You flew this week.
Yeah.
Did you have to declare that as a gift of a rich donor at all? Two more
No,
Clarence
because
Thomas was.
no, I talked some people in my sister's neighborhood to not fly their flag upside down. I covered all my bases.
How's Detroit? As you remembered, not as hot as you wanted. I know that.
Oh man, it was cold as fuck there. So we got in Thursday and it got cold. And then Friday we hung out. I did a signing on Friday at a sports memorabilia show. And we went out for dinner. Then Saturday was the baseball game. Sunday was at my brother Mark's house. He lives out on a lake. He just got a 27-foot pontoon boat with 150 Merc on it. We went out, and I think that one of the houses that it's actually for sale, or it's in dispute right now, but there's this big giant house on the lake around the corner from his, and it was the CEO of Chrysler's house. And it's
Would you ever want a second home up in Detroit? Not
every time I go up there,
yeah.
I'm Zillowing real estate because now I mean, at this point in my life, like it's so nice. Like we went out, the sun broke on Sunday, and we're just putzing around. I was talking to my niece, and on the front of the boat, Erin, which is my brother's daughter, and we were catching up, and it was just so pleasant, such a nice day. The whole family was out there, and I was just like, man, this is so fucking. But I'm just thinking, like, could you imagine January the 9th with that fucking hawk coming off that fucking lake into your fucking ooh? Because man, the ocean when the ocean in January gets
Well, that's when you're in
56.
Florida, Kev.
I know, but fucking
Then go up
it's like,
there in spring.
yeah. I got air conditioning. I'm not really Michigan outdoorsman. I was looking at there's some loft spaces, like 21, 2200 two-bedroom loft spaces that are on the river that are pretty nice. But at the same time, the economy, if we actually did go into a recession slash depression, that area would get bombed hard, and then all of a sudden it'd be like the Omega Man trying to get you to your crib before the sun dropped down.
Yeah,
So
but even in the rural, like the lake areas.
I wouldn't want to live it, man. It's fucked. There's so much traffic all the time in Detroit, and it's a I don't know what metropolitan Detroit is, 4 or 5 million, I'm sure.
Mhm.
And on top of that, man, people that say Biden hasn't done anything with infrastructure, that's the best the roads have been since I've been coming up there for the last 15 years.
I think that's the one thing they give them, Kev. I think
I
the
don't think they,
infrastructure bill is hard to argue with. So I think that's
it was bipartisan on top of that.
yeah. I think he's covered there.
But one of the things somebody sent me a message today that during the G7 summit, I guess he wandered off. Had to fucking
I saw there was some video of him.
having a Mitch McConnell
The
fucking
dance, it was
moment.
the dancing. Yeah, they were dancing, and like Kamala was dancing, her husband, and Joe just stood there, smile. What is he? 80 years old. He's got to dance. Enjoying the music. He's probably tapping his foot. Gonna be fun for you.
Oh fuck.
So I'm driving today, Kevin. I'm driving on, in the inner city, let's call it. And I'm one of these guys that's very aware of my surroundings. Are you like that too? Like, I can't believe my wife doesn't see shit sometimes. Like, I know everything that's going on around me.
Oh yeah, I'm beyond aware.
Yeah, I'm ready. You got to be ready. So I'm driving, and it's two-way street, and on the sidewalk, and there's all parked cars. Between the parked cars, as I'm driving, I catch a woman is down on the sidewalk, head like on a step. Not a natural down, not a kid laying down. She's
Not
down.
napping.
No. So I throw my car into, I can't quite, I get to a driveway about 6 or 7 car lengths past that. And I just throw it double parked. So I'm taking most of the lane, but there's another oncoming lane. I throw my car in and I jump out and I run over there to make sure, but I get right on 911 and because I guess it's an overdose happening maybe because she's still breathing, she's limited responsive, so she's going to need help. So I'm on the phone 911. By the way, it rang 179 times before anyone answered it, which
Did
was
Kid Rock answer it finally and said it was a Polaris?
what?
Have you not seen the Kid Rock fucking 911 call?
No.
Oh, go ahead. I'll
All
follow
right,
up.
follow up with that. So I talk to them. I give them the information. Okay, we're going to connect you with the ambulance. So then now it's ringing 47 times. Finally, I get somebody. Now there's a school across the street from me, which lets out, and the buses are picking kids up too and stuff. So there now becomes a traffic jam, and I can hear and see the ambulance, and it's so far down, and it can't. There's nowhere for the cars to go. It can't get anywhere. So it's on the sidewalk, it's in driveway, it's wiggling in and out of traffic to get down. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like if this is life or death, this is going to be bad. So they come, I give the guy the thumbs up, he jumps out, I see, so I got to go down to my car. I left it unattended, my keys were in it and everything. I get down to my car, Kevin. The traffic was because I was blocking the road. If the fucking woman would have expired, I called 911, but I also single-handedly prevented them from getting to her.
See, I used to watch the Coyotes when I lived in Phoenix, and they would go out and they would one of the females would lay down like it was injured, and fucking the dog would go over and then they'd flank it and eat the dog. So that fucking woman down, number one, I'm not touching anybody.
Oh, I didn't touch her.
I know.
Yeah.
I can make that 911 call in the car. Because once you get out and fucking there's 2 guys waiting with fucking, you're fucked.
Luring me in, right?
Yeah,
See?
you're fucked.
They could have done me.
That's
See, yeah, look at our society. You try to be a good Samaritan, right? And look what
in
happens.
Germany. You get fucking if you don't fucking help somebody. There's a good Samaritan law. You're fucked. At least there used to be.
Really?
Yeah, there used to be like a good Samaritan law.
See, yeah, look at our society. You try to be a good Samaritan, right? And look what
in
happens.
Germany. You get fucking if you don't fucking help somebody. There's a good Samaritan law. You're fucked. At least there used to be.
Really? Yeah, there used to be like a good Samaritan law.
Yeah, there used to be like a good Samaritan law. in Germany, you get fucking if you don't fucking help somebody, there's a good Samaritan law. You're fucked. At least there used to be. In Germany, you get fucking if you don't fucking help somebody, there's a good Samaritan law. You're fucked. At least there used to be.
Really? See, yeah, look at our society. You try to be a good Samaritan, right? And look what
in
happens.
Germany, you get fucking if you don't fucking help somebody, there's a good Samaritan law. You're fucked. At least there used to be.
Really?
Yeah, there used to be like a good Samaritan law.